Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. By virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice Chancellor and Principal, I hereby declare that this congregation of the VUT University of Technology is duly constituted for the diplomas and degrees to be conferred to those students whose names appear on the program. Whilst remaining standing, shall we now proceed and sing the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a congregation, you are invited to observe a moment as we observe a prayer before we commence with the official program. Dear Almighty, the Omniscient One, we come before you with all humility to serve you and your people. Please guide us in everything that we say and do. Bless each and every one of us, and bless our institution. Inspire us to strive forward for that which is good, and not to be self-seeking and serve our own interests, but let everything be done to your glory. Use us as your vessels of honor, so that the fruit of our labor may endure, for peace and goodwill towards all mankind. We ask this in your name. Amen. Let us be seated. Thank you. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the VUT University of Technology at the Vanderbijlpark campus. Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to welcome you as a congregation gathered here today to witness and celebrate the achievements of our students at VUT on this momentous occasion. A special word of welcome to our distinguished guests, members of staff, families, and friends. To all diplomants and graduates, welcome to this long-awaited day. May it be everything you hoped for. Vice Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you candidates of the Faculty of Management Sciences of the VUT University of Technology, whose names appear on the program for the receiving of diplomas and degrees. National Diploma, Financial Information System. Banda Promise VUT. Gebashe Zimasa Benedicta. Kimbaku Gladys Gingi. Lidula Mpo Poshia. Mara Winnie Ritsidisitswe. Maloshe Lerato Isabella. Mufepi Lerato Precious. Mokhatle NV. Mukwena MG. Mukwena T. Mulawa JM. Thank you. Thank you. Ngobeni VG. Ntambuka MD. Temba MJ. Zondo SS. National Diploma, Cost and Management Accounting. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Mguye B. Cum Lodi. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mudaga T. Cum Laude. Bafo P. Banda LM. Choka PN. Dipela TR. Kaku, ne? Kaku PS. Libea T. Liburu PG. Lepota NM. Little K. Ditebe ME. Luby CS. Madalani MH. Thank you. Thank you. Mafuma IT. Mahatu TP. Mahwale MA. Makubela NA. Malabi H. Malite R. Masehla KD. Okay, thank you, thank you. Matibidi AM. Matumani MN. Mazibuko PL. Mbengwa GO. Meso FT. So. Mayani RR. Mkize T. Ngube B. Mukwena MM. Mukwena MP. Mulifi NM. Mupedi RV. Okay, thank you. Muraba LP. Musia SY. Mutlolometsi PB. Mutsitsi KM. Mtimkulu TP. Mtimkulu S. Mudau R. Okay. Mubango HE. Nema Govani LN, Posthumous. Now, a posthumous award is awarded to a late student. Now, Londani tragically passed on the 21st of November 2017. May his soul rest in peace. So we request the mother to come and receive the award on his behalf. Thank you. Nkupani MM. Nkuna S. Ngeku S. Nchani SR. Nyembe XR. Pule B. Putswani LP. Rambuda TP. Sekuto KL. Sinwedi K. Shikishi DP. Okay. Shitabei JA. Sibui P. Skosana MP. Sondlana W. Tomodi T. Tukwani DE. Tusaho DH. Tekelo MC. Thank you. Order, please. Thank you. Soteti MS. Vuma NP. Thank you. Zakati NG. National Diploma. Thank you. National Diploma Internal Auditing. Msimango M, cum laude. Bayani BV. Buswana A. Chabalala H. Chauke NL. Gamed RC. Sasa NL. Jerry NR. Kamati SG.
Thank you, Lord.
Kina LD. Kubega N. Lehuku ML. Lukele TM. Makubo TJ. Maluleke O. Marweshe K. Masimini OP. Mashau TD. Masuku TD. Matala LK. Mazwi S. Mgwenya NM. Mulapo NP. Muloi TJ. Moses CN. Okay. Msibi S. Mphahlele MM. Mubango LB. Ndlovu TG. Nkosi NG. Nkuna O. Ntumba KR. Nzeke FJ. Ramuhlola T. Ramutangwa UE. Sandani K. Sebotoma TD. Simono JM. Sishoka ME. Chikwambani KW. Shirilele RC. Thank you. Twani MP. Vilakazi SMP. Baccalaureus Technologiae. Financial Information System. Alali BG. Jemon MI. Makwana MJ.
Muvavi.
Okay. Muvavi PP. Muvavi. Mudala Hote M. Anyway, yeah. Nkadimeng TM. Nkosi AM. Sitole SS. Tanga TG. Baccalaureus Technologiae Cost and Management Accounting. Thank you. Nteleza S. Cum laude. Bukasa VM. Chilwane M. Sachwayo P. Songwani BR. Kabanyishi MH. Kasonga M. Kosa AP. Kosa T. Kumalo FZ. Komani M. Kunene LP. Kunene NT. Laka IL. Mabonda ME. Mazopa T. Maslobo Juani TJ. Malipe R. Maluleke T. Mamba NF. Mapalani M. Manavela MC. Masungini AW. Masusa I. Mavuso MN. Mazivila NM. Meli S. Mkwanazi K. Mlangeni NCM. Nyaga N. Mohale MA. Muhlahlo MK. Mulepo LN. Munchu BM. Mudaga T. Mudau E. Morphe LP. Nchabeleng MR. Netsi Likiti M. Nkwani NB. Kwabaza A. Khatebe WN. Ramutseri T. Shabalala MR. Shaku DK. Shipalane NM. Sibego MO. Tobejani ME. Tapi MJ. Sotezi KS. BTech internal auditing. Makazani ML cum laude. Masha EM cum laude. Mbele A cum laude. Mungala P cum laude. Motoun J cum laude. Zamini NZ. Gamede P. Kumula TP. Leriba SP. Letuka MJ. Mailula S. Makado TB. Manchidi LP. Masina LH. Matlala LLT. Mavuso TS. Mbata LT. Mlangeni GJ. Mukwena L. Mukwena PC. Mulefe FTT. Mullo SN. Mutaung MA. Mutenjwa DN. Mtimkulu MP. Mtweni JS. Muelasi HN. Mieni BM. Ndlovu PP. Ntsidi BM. Rahwala MM. Ratsusa RS. Shikwambana LG. Shivambu E. Silu Yasila S. Simelani N. TP. Magister Technologiae, Cost and Management Accounting. The dissertation is entitled An Analysis, Wealth Creation by the Industrial Companies Listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange of South Africa, 2005 to 2014. The supervisor is Dr. J. Beneke. I present Oke Oji Okusa. Vice Chancellor, I hereby request that you confer the diplomas and degrees in absentia on those students whose names appear on the program but could not be present today.
I hereby do confer the degrees and the diplomas in absentia on those students whose names appear on the program but could not be here today.
Vice Chancellor, I thank you.
Indeed, these unspoiled voices of Africa need another round of applause. If I were to invite you to go to the Vice Chancellor's office, you would see a number of trophies, which trophies have been won by this choir. They have made it a point that they bring joy and glory to this university by winning every competition they've been and participated in. And so, yet another round of applause. But you see, people are driven by dreams. If you have a dream, it is worth living to have a dream, because the realization of your dreams make you believe in those things that you do not see but you believe in. So this management sitting here had a dream that one day this choir should have a CD recorded. And now this choir has indeed produced a CD with 16 songs, and it is the first of its kind for this university. And on a date yet to be announced, we shall be extending an invitation to all of you to come to the launch of that CD. Perhaps even if you don't come due to certain circumstances, but we will be announcing in the media the account to which you can deposit some money, because the CD evidently will be quite reasonable. But even if you don't want to buy it, you can say, well, I'm just making a contribution to the VUT University of Technology. We would appreciate that. Perhaps again, if the CD is about 100 rands, because VUT has made you what you are, I'm talking to you graduates now, you could easily say, well, for my alma mater, the CD is 100 rands, I can put in yet another 100 rands. You know, just to round it off and make it 200. That would be most appreciated. And so, yes, this choir has really made us proud. But before I forget, today I heard you singing happy birthday to one of the graduates walking across. I think it is a day of celebration. In our midst, we also have a young lady who is turning 21 today, and I would wish to request the choir to sing for this young lady who's turning 21, as well as for that graduate who equally turns 21. And that young lady is none other than Professor Rihanna van der Bank, who is, and I will request her just to rise, you know, for those of you to know who she is. Before I was a bit touched when Professor Mukwena advised that one of our students is receiving the diploma posthumously. And so, choir, do me a favor, just to recognize the mother to the student. There is that famous chorus which says, "It is well with my soul." If you can just sing that for the mother. Thank you. Thank you very much, choir. Mr. George Mufugeng, is he here? George, I am going to take a bit of time, but it won't be more than 15 minutes. I wish to acknowledge and recognize the following people, not that others are not important. You are all important. You know, in isiZulu, when you greet, if there are more than one people, you say sanibonani, meaning that you recognize everybody without mentioning their names. And then, of course, if it is just one person, sawubona. So I've decided to preface my speech by saying sanibonani, so that no one can say he, she was not recognized. I recognize all of you. But most importantly, I want to recognize the Chancellor in his absence, as well as the Chairperson of Council in his absence. I want to recognize members of the management team here in present, members of Council here in present. If I fail to recognize the members of Council, I may be without a job tomorrow, so I have to recognize them. Members of Senate and the academic staff, members of the administrative staff, members of the organized labor, Ntewu and Nehau, members of the Student Representative Council, members of the University Choir, members of the Corporate Affairs Department who work behind doors to make the graduation ceremony a success it has become, members of the Registrar's Portfolio who equally work behind doors to make certain that all graduation ceremonies starting from yesterday till Friday will indeed be successful, members of the media present, parents and sponsors, last but by no means least, our celebrants, the graduates. Mine is a very simple task, and that is to wish each and every graduate well in your future endeavors as you walk the path of making a better life for yourselves, for your communities, as well as for your families. In whatever way you will be shaping your future, please just remember the power of I will. The power of I will is based on the audacity, the tenacity of unshakable hope. I had one mama saying to one of our students walking across, "You never said that education is for the young ones, but even at your age, you decided to walk across the stage." That was indeed the fulfillment of unshakable hope, because hope is driven by faith. Faith suggests that you will become what you want to be, even though you may not see the same things that other people see, because you are driven by the power of I will. The power of I will and that unshakable hope is premised on what I'm going to share with you, which simply says, no matter what the circumstances may be or are, I will succeed. And so many of you have walked the path of this university through trials and tribulations. It has not been easy. There were times when you spent sleepless nights. There were times when you did not even know whether you are going to have something to eat or not. And there were times when I believe your parents would simply say, but because you were driven by the power of I will and the power of that unshakable hope, accompanied by the audacity and the tenacity of that hope, here you are today, walking across the stage with parents and sponsors feeling very proud of what you have achieved and what you have done. But let me just ask you a big favor. Never forget your roots and never forget where you're coming from. Yesterday, when I was talking to the graduates of the Applied Science and Computer, I cited an example, and I think I want to repeat it for a purpose. We are all driven by dreams and hopes and faith. But you see, if you forget your background, then you are not worth wearing the gown that you are wearing. There was this lady who was a domestic worker, working for, shall I say, a Mr. Van der Merwe, and the name of the lady, shall we say, she was Ellen, and her daughter was Elizabeth. And Ellen had a vision that one day she would want her daughter to be a medical doctor. And so Elizabeth equally shared the same vision which the mother had, driven by unshakable hope. And so it so happened that one day, as Ellen was busy ironing the washing of Mr. Van der Merwe and his family, she regrettably tripped and the hot iron fell on her face and the face became disfigured. But of course, the Fundamervers, being the good people they are, they took her to hospital, and when she came out of hospital, they said to her, "Oh, don't worry, we are going to take good care of you whilst you are at home. We are going to give you pension. But we also know that your dream was for Elizabeth to be a doctor. We are going to take care of Elizabeth's education." And so that happened. But you know, sometimes you may have a dream and a vision, but somewhere along the line, you miss the dream and the vision. And when you miss the dream and the vision, things don't go right with you. And so Elizabeth became a qualified medical doctor. And after she had become what she wanted to be, she invited her peers and friends for a party. And because she was scared and shy of her mother, because the face was disfigured, she was no longer the bubbly old lady she was. She would always make it a point that she locks her in a room. And whenever the big German cars come in, the poor old lady will open and peep through the curtain and look at these beautiful cars. And of course, the daughter was also driving a German car. And one of the medical doctor friends asked Elizabeth, "By the way, Elizabeth, who is that old lady? Whenever we come here, you know, she peeps through the curtains and looked at us." And Elizabeth said, "You know, I'm a very kind-hearted person. That old lady is a woman that I picked up from the streets. She is actually a tramp I picked up from the streets. But because I'm so kind-hearted, I decided to give her a shelter." Now, my children, having walked across the stage, no matter what background you're coming from, if your mother is a domestic worker or your father is herding cattle in Fundamervers farm, they remain your parents no matter what they are. Don't you dare look down upon them. They have made you what you are. Were it not for them, you would not have walked across the stage. This is the power of the unshakable hope and the power of I will. Yesterday, I shared with the colleagues 7 kinds of love according to the Greek language. And I want to share these with you as well. Because were it not for some of these loves, we would not be gathered here today. And I said to the graduates yesterday, especially those that have not as yet been spotted, if a gentleman comes to you and proposes, you should then say, "I hear what you're saying, but what kind of love are you expressing to me?" And then, of course, if he is not able to, then put a big question mark. That equally goes, guys, for the ladies, because now the ladies also are in a position to approach you and ask for love. If they are not able to define, then put a big question mark. A word of advice, though. 1, the Greek language distinguishes these kinds of love. The first is the erotic love, and it is called eros. That is the love between father and mother. I think it is very important for you to know. And the second love is storge. Storge is mother-child love. And you see, we African people, particularly the mothers, are the ones who really tend to be very close to their children and babies. And then, of course, it is the mother who really knows the surname or the father of the child. Because if you see Nagimutlung, so if the child cries a lot, the mother will say, "Hey, I got tula mutlung, hey, mwana wakhatata." Then she goes outside, and when she's outside, she would say, "Tula wena kwena man, tula wena kwena," and the child would stop crying, you know. Yeah. Well, that's really a joke. That's a joke. And then, of course, we have the third love, and that third love is called filial. And the filial is the fellowship. It denotes fellowship. When Jesus Christ said to Peter, "Do you love me?" It was not a love that is based on the same gender, but it was a love expressing fellowship. So he said, "Do you filial me?" I think it is important for us to know that. And then, of course, you cannot be who you are if you don't have self-love. Self-love, according to the Greek language, is called philatia. It is important because love starts with you. It is just like transformation. You can't talk transformation if you don't live and embrace transformation. And then we have a long-lasting love, which the Greek language calls pragma. It is when you are engaged and you have a long-lasting love. No matter what winds and storms come your way, the love remains there. It is called pragma. And then we've got a playful love. When dad plays with the children, it's called ludus. And then the last one is agape, God's everlasting love. So I have tried to explain to you what these kinds of loves are for a purpose, that were it not for the long-lasting love, were it not for storge, which your parents have shown to you, you guys would not have been able to walk across the stage. And whatever you do, remember you are doing it not for yourself, but for the community. That is why Prophet Landandwe, who wrote a book about the philosophy of King Sobhuza II, titled her book, Akusiko Kwami Kwebantu. It is not about me, it's about the people. You see, once you take a second step back and you put the needs of the people ahead of yours, then that unshakable hope will lead your way. Robert Mangaliso Sobukwe, when he was addressing a graduating class of 1949, had the following to say at Forte, and I want to pass these words to you. "Let me plead with you, lovers of my people, to carry with you into the world the vision of a new Africa, an Africa reborn, an Africa rejuvenated, an Africa recrafted, young Africa. We are the glimmers of a new dawn." I close quote. Now I just want, for a purpose, to replace Africa with VUT and say, let me plead with you, lovers of my university, to carry with you into the world the vision of a new VUT, a VUT reborn, a VUT recrafted, a VUT rejuvenated, young VUT. We are the glimmers of a new dawn. Once you do that, you will be living up to the audacity, the tenacity of unshakable hope. And then, of course, you will be living by the power of I will. Finally, I always like quoting Leo Buscaglia, and I've come to be known at VUT as Leo Buscaglia because I get encouragement and motivation from these words. which I am sharing with you. Whenever that Italian-American motivational speaker, before he died of cancer some couple of years ago, would always conclude his speeches by saying, only you can make the difference. And today, because you are graduates, I say only you can make the difference wherever you shall be. Because wherever you shall be, you are going to be the ambassadors. One, of your family. Two, ambassador of your university. Now listen to what Leo Buscaglia has to say. You alone can bring magic and humor and joy to the people you encounter. Anything you dream, by the very nature that you dream it, makes it possible. Remember, I spoke about vision and dreams. So Leo Buscaglia says, anything you dream, by the very nature that you can dream it, makes it possible. The purpose of life is to help others. If you can't help them, would you at least not hurt them? You can make things happen that you never thought you could. The greatest risk in life is to risk nothing. The person who risks nothing, has nothing, does nothing, and is nothing. To be is to do, and to do is to do now, because tomorrow might not be there. You have everything you need to be so much. Don't settle for less, because you are not a second-class citizen. Settle for the better. There is no end to human potential, and there's so much more to learn. I heard one mama saying, "Uzolanda ibhande lesibili." So it means there is no end to human potential, and there is so much more to learn. The time for action is now, and only you can make the difference, and only you can make the difference. I thank you. Now, before we dissolve this congregation, I want you to rise, graduates. You see, now you have extended your surname. Your surname is not just going to be Mukwena, full stop. It's going to be Mukwena National Diploma, VUT. You see, because you've worked very hard for it. But were it not for these academics sitting here, that would not have been possible. So, firstly, I want you to rise, hold your certificate on your right-hand side, and your mortarboard on the left, and you look at these academics, and by way of expressing appreciation for what they've done to you, you wave and say thank you. That's number one. Once you're done with them, you do the same exercise. You look at the side of your parents and your sponsors, you raise your certificates and you say thank you ever so much. And then we are going to dissolve the congregation thereafter. Please do rise. First, to the academics on stage, you take out your certificate and your metaboard, you wave to them and say thank you. Thank you. Now, the next 10 is to your parents and your relatives who supported you throughout this journey. You do the same. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. When you celebrate, just remember one thing. that Professor Mutana would always say, now you have gained something and you have lost something. By gaining that qualification, you are no longer disadvantaged. Make use of that qualification. And it is also payback time. Your parents have struggled. Now it is your turn to pay back the money. Thank you. Someone's certificate has rolled down. Please get that certificate. Thank you. Let's close now. By virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice Chancellor and Principal, I now dissolve the congregation of the Vaal University of Technology.
Thank you.